How is it going, everybody? I remember this one time I was hanging out with a couple friends. We were catching up. I hadn't seen them in a couple of years, and we were kind of just like recapping, how life was, where we're at. And I remember kind of like saying, what some projects I was working on, and I kept relating it back in kind of a negative way to not having a support system that I wanted. I would have been, successful, as a singer, as an artist, if it would have had some more support, especially from my parents. And the conversation kind of continued on that path, and I kind of remember looking at their faces, and it kind of just struck me, and I go, even though I had said that, that story a few times, for some reason, it's like I actually heard myself for the first time. And the epiphany I had was, am I really still saying this story? Like, am I really still talking about this? And I just remember thinking, I don't really think I want to be a victim, and I don't want to have, other people, dictate, how I live my life and what my story is and what I end up becoming. Like, I'm too old now, kind of, to be using them as an excuse, as a scapegoat for my own life and my own problems. And it really opened my eyes up to how much I'd been dwelling on that. And what I learned is the more we dwell on these, negative belief systems and stories that hold us back, what it does is it stops the solutions that we could actually have, and things that we could be doing to put into action to actually change our life. And so that's kind of the mentality that I developed from that point on. I said, you know what, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, because it's just contributing to this belief system that's clearly holding me back. It's not them that's held me back. It's my belief system about it that's holding me back. So ever since then, I've been taking responsibility for my own life and for my own happiness and for my own successes. What could I do more? Right? Based on all this information, what can I do to get the results that I want, independent of what other people are doing? And it's such an empowering way to think. And what's happened since then is my life's gotten so much better. My relationship's gotten so much better with them, because I'm not like resenting them for them just doing their best that they know how, and just seeing the world from a more loving place, and seeing that they did the best that they could for me, and I love them for that. And now, I've empowered myself to kind of take different actions. If I want people to believe in my vision, then I'm just going to have to show up and be so amazing that one day people will get it, And until that time comes, I have work to do. I love you guys.